Hello everyone. Today we have Shubham, who is a software engineer too at Adobe. First of all, thank you for accepting my invitation, Shubham, and welcome to
Thank
our
you for
podcast.
inviting me, Sumukh. Here,
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. So, first of all, I want to ask, like, why did you join the software engineering field? Why did you join engineering? What was your inspiration?
Since my college, I was more inclined toward the coding part. I was kind of techie guy who always used to code, and I always try to find the real life problem solution. So I found that coding is the way that I can go further, and I can do code. So, like software engineer, as a software engineer, I am able to solve multiple problems. And since my childhood, I wanted to build one website and portfolio site.
Yeah.
So this is all what I was aspiring for.
Okay, like when did you started your actual coding?
So when I came to my college, then I started my coding career from my college.
Okay, before joining engineering, did you tried that coding part
Not frequently,
in
but
your, yeah,
actually, my elder brother is also in software field, so he used to share some coding projects with me. So it was like very interesting to me to hear. So I used to try to learn some variable things,
yeah,
and sometimes he used to share that how coding works. So we have to build a simple formula. On that basis, you have to solve multiple problems. So yeah, like from the 11th, 12th, I was more more towards the coding thing. So I was practicing on 11 and 12th as well.
yeah, that is great. Like you have started from 11th, 12th only.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next thing is, did you join any clubs, tech clubs in your college, and how did it help you?
So I didn't get chance to explore the club and all things, but in college I used to code one to two problems daily basis. So I was following one single mantra that do whatever you want in college, but just do a single code every day. So that's the thing I was following.
Yeah, like how many hours did you coded every day in your college?
So I was doing one to two problems daily. So around that, like 60 problems in month.
Which platforms did you code, like Lead or GFCs?
So initially I was coding in platform. Then I switched back to the lead code things, and I explored the hacker rank as well. So multiple platforms I explored, and I really liked lead the way of explaining the code questions and the direct question, not the only lengthy scenarios question. You have to just follow the instructions and the very simple question that you have to code.
Or did you participated in bi-weekly contests, and how was your ranking, and how did you improve?
So I was not more frequent in joining the weekly contest, but I done two to three times in CodeSafe, and I was able to solve three problems out of five that time.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
How many problems have you solved till now? Like for 4 years of engineering.
So, as I earlier mentioned that I was exploring all the platforms. So around 20, 200 questions on HackerRank and around 120 question on CodeSafe. And likewise, I solved around 150 plus question on LeetCode.
Oh, that's a very good number.
Yeah. So sometimes I don't I didn't push the code as well. I just see the question while the preparing for the interview. Don't have enough time to code for every single question. So what I was doing, I was just seeing the others code in the discussion section, and then I see the others solution, and then I try to solve in my locals, and I was not pushing on the like lead platform that time.
Okay. Then if you had posted in lead, it would be more number, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, did you followed any striver sheet or something, DSA sheets?
Not really, but I was going through the most liked question on the lead code. So
Okay.
that was the helping thing that was helping me in like lead code, that you can see that most liked question section as well.
Yeah. Like, also, like, did you followed any roadmap? Like these days, we have so many roadmaps. Roadmap for first year, second year, and third year. Did you
Mm-hmm.
followed any roadmap, or do you have your own roadmap like that?
So, what happened with me in third year? Actually, my college was conducting one coding competitions, and based on the like ranking, they offered for the individual training for the Microsoft. So they teach us multiple algorithms and all thing DSA, and they given us 120 question sheet that we have to solve. So I did that sheet.
Okay. Other than that, did you followed any other roadmaps or like
Nothing like that.
nothing
Like
like?
since my college, I was like aware about all the like DSA things, array string. So I noted down in my notepad, and I was trying to solve multiple question with the like similar type of questions.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. Like, how was your college life? Did you manage? How did you manage your time, like coding projects and going out and parties? Hmm.
Yeah, so like initially it was tough to handle because there are multiple like assessment was going on
Yeah.
in the first semester. So that was tough that time, but somehow as an engineering student you have to manage. So I also followed the one night study before exam rule. And other than that, I was like active in coding, so I was solving questions on like coding platforms, and like that helped me a lot in like upcoming years. In second year, third year, I was not like in hurry to solve multiple questions in a single day. So like
Yeah.
already solved so many questions in past year, so I was more confident to like grabbing the things easily.
Yeah. Like, according to you, like, how many questions one should solve in a day?
Like if you wanted to solve many questions, like 300 to 400 questions, that will be enough. So to solve 400 questions, I would recommend that you have to start coding from your first year.
Okay. Which
If you're
programming
not
language do
solving
you?
like daily basis, that is okay. You have to
Yeah.
solve 3 to 4 question in week at least.
3 to 4 questions per week at least.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Which platform you prefer or you advise?
Yeah, initially you have to go with the hacker rank because sometimes they ask for very basic questions, and
Yeah.
the structure of like uh, number of question in the similar manner they are giving. So you will be get confidence, and there are some section you have to just correct your code. That's all. Like they are given the loop, and you have to change some variable name, and then coding the question will pass, so the test cases will start passing. So you have to practice in that manner initially, and later on you can move on in lead code obviously, because
Yeah.
you must with lead code I will like say that this is a must platform you have to explore.
Yes. Starting with HackerRank. HackerRank is like they give basic questions.
Yeah, yeah,
Starting.
yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, which programming language should students do? Like, is it just C plus plus, Java? What
So
do you?
like it depends on your like flexibility. In interview they don't ask for the any specific language,
Yeah.
that will be your preference. So initially in first year I got chance to learn C. So and second semester I got to chance to learn C++. So I was like more comfortable with C++. So that's why I followed on in like upcoming year as well.
Okay. You started with C and then moved into C plus plus, right?
C++, yeah, right.
Did you started using HackerRank from your first year?
Yeah, I started doing question on hackering from first year.
So How do you stay up to date with latest advancements in tech?
Sorry.
How do you stay up to date to the latest advancements in tech?
So, like in my college, there are multiple techie guy who was more interested towards the doing projects and
Yeah,
multiple things at the same time. So I was touch with them, and I got help from them to knowing the like updated things in market in technology.
yeah. Apart,
Sorry.
yeah. Apart from coding, did you started with dev in your college, in your first year or second? When did you start?
Sorry, can you come again?
Like when did you started your dev, like development, web, AML in
So
college?
in my college, there was an option to choose your like preference in either you want to go in ML or SAP or web development. So that time in end of second year, I choose the web development thing. So I did my summer training from IIT Kanpur in full stack development. So then I get chance to hands on the web development part. So I build one project as well, that was food wastage control, that I have presented to subdivision magistrate Jalandhar. And that project was to save the leftover food and like provide to the orphan child.
That's great project, Shubham. Like, can you explain more about it?
So there was two part of this project. One I was thinking like in business manner, and second was like in helping childs, orphan childs, and NGOs. So like I was like seeing that around me that hostel food was getting wastage in a large amount. So I thought to resolve this problem by creating one website and providing these leftover food to NGOs and needy people. So we build one website. On that website, the any like people like if they are conducting any marriage, any party, and they have some food and they want to donate it, so they can notify to our volunteers, and they, they will connect and collect the food, and they will provide to the needy NGOs as well. And the second part of this project was to exchange the raw materials. Suppose that if you want to sell your raw materials food, let's say rice and what we can say like wheat and flour, so you can sell your product, and we will purchase it in like if your the real price of the product is 100 rupees, we will purchase it in the 80. And once you come back and want to purchase it again, we will provide you in 90 rupees. So like 10 rupees will be the platform charge. So that will be a kind of like business model that I was wanted to follow. And the second was to provide the food to the orphan child.
It's a great project, like giving leftover food to the needy and not wasting the food is also a good sustainable way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Is it a group project or you
So
did it?
me and my friend was involved in this project. So I was working on the front end part, and he was on back end part.
Okay, in front end, what tech stacks you are familiar with?
So it was like basic project. That's why we used the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap from the we built from very scratch.
Yeah.
So yeah, we used that tech stack in that, and PHP and MySQL for the backend.
So what is your favorite programming language?
Yeah, as I earlier mentioned, C++ is
C++.
my favorite programming language, and now I'm learning Python. So yeah, I also enjoying Python as well.
Yeah, we don't have semicolons and but Python has
Yeah, yeah,
indentation. That is the
very
problem.
easy to code
Yeah,
and easy to remember the things like data structure and all things.
yeah. So like, is this off campus or on campus?
So I started my career from Paytm. I have done my 6 month internship in Paytm. That was the on-campus drive. Later on, I joined LNT, and I done my internship 2 month internship in LNT as well. Then I decided not to join as a full time employee L&T. After that, I took 1 to 2 months break. Then afterwards, I start applying off campus drives. So I got the call from the Adobe HR that time, and yeah, then I joined Adobe as a full-time employee.
Yeah, that's great. Like, how was your internship at Paytm and L&T?
So like in Paytm, I was working on the payment gateway part. The part, the page where we like type our amount and then we proceed further for the payment. So I was handling the automation part for that page. So like I have done multiple stories around that.
Yeah. Like, what is the challenge you faced at that time? Your
So
first
initially,
internship? Yeah.
there is like major difference in normal C++ project and like industry level projects.
Yeah.
So it took 5 to 6 days to understand the whole project. Like a huge number of amount of code was there. So, but our buddy lead was very like humble and nice. So he gave chance to onboard like smoothly. Then we got to know about the projects and how the things are working out there. So we got to know there. So the challenging part was to understand the code, because understanding our code is very simple, but
Yeah.
understanding others code is quite difficult.
That's why commenting and readable code is important.
Yeah, right. So initially we were like doing so many mistakes in the defining the variable as well. So
Yeah.
he was like suggesting us try to like create a meaningful variables so that others can also understand that.
Yeah. In college days, we usually put let X be, let Y be.
Yeah, X,
Like,
Y, Z,
yeah.
A, B, C.
Yeah.
So that will be the quite confusing for others.
So, how did you solve this? Like, what was your first step?
Yeah, like after 4 to 5 days, I used to like I was practicing the things that I was looking to others code, and as per the suggestion, I was trying to like creating variable meaningful so that others can understand.
Yeah. That's great, sure. Did you followed any YouTube channels or anything like that in your college days?
Yeah. Initially, I followed the Tech Dose channel that was very helpful for me, and also there is one channel from the Saurav Shukla for the like understanding the concept of C++ that helped me a lot in my career.
Oh, thanks. So then, like, how was your experience at Ellen?
So L&T, I didn't get chance to work on the project. Like initially, they were teaching us how the programming language works and some software engineering things, how the agile model works. So in 2 months, I got chance to learn these industry level software terms and organizational structure, how the organization is working, how multiple of levels are there for releasing any project. So that's all from the L&T side I got chance to learn.
Yeah, that is the important thing. Like, we should know how the organization work. How should one behave in organization?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, did you try the freelancing part in your college?
No, I didn't try any freelancing project till now.
Did you try cold emailing or messaging recruiters for job?
No, not really.
Where did you apply? Did you apply through their career pages, LinkedIn, or
Okay, acha, okay, you are
yeah,
talking about the, like approaching for the
yeah,
like interview and all things. So yeah, I was messaging on the LinkedIn. I was continuously sending the connection request to the recruiter, and I was touch with my friends who got a recent placement. So I was just uh, talking to them how you followed, how you get chance to give the interview, and if they want to share the HR number so that I can like request and approach for the interview as well. So that's the method I was trying, and I was searching for the referral as well that time, but referral doesn't work in like in beginning because you don't have experience, and they
yeah,
suppose they are like uh, supposing you to like better in coding, if they have option, one experienced guy and one fresher guy, they would definitely prefer the experienced guy that time. So it was
Yeah.
difficult to like get call from HR through referral. But yeah, from the bulk hiring, you have a good chance to like get chance to interview and all things.
Yes. So, like, did LinkedIn help you?
Yeah, LinkedIn and the like friends preference, like
That's
reference.
network. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, when did you started building your profile at LinkedIn?
So this was a part of my academic. This was a part of assessment in my skill development subject. So they told us to create a LinkedIn profile and one resume, and you have to give the like demo interview in class.
Yes. Oh, that's great. Every college should have a LinkedIn class.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, really.
And good friends so that they can refer us.
Yeah, right, right.
Okay. So, like, the next question is, did you approach via Twitter? Like, did you try Twitter recruiting? Like, did you email or message via Twitter?
On Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter.
No, I am not on Twitter actually. I use Instagram and like WhatsApp things, not on Twitter.
Okay. So, like, did CGPA matters? Like, do CGPA matters in recruitment
Yeah,
process?
obviously matters if you are on campus drive, but not really. Not that much people are saying that you have to be like 90% CGPA, 9 CGPA, 9.5 CGPA. That doesn't matter in interview, but in shortlisting part, it's really matter. So if you're having 7.5 CGPA and 7 CGPA, that is enough to get shortlisted in an interview.
Yeah,
So at least
the
you have to maintain 7 to 7.5.
at least 7 to 7.5 is needed, right?
Yeah, yeah. For getting shortlisted, it will not matter in the interview. They will not ask any single question if you're having like less CGPA or very high CGPA, but it will matter in shortlisting part only.
Yeah. Like these days, recession is going on, and many people are not getting job or internship. Like, what do you advise for them? How do should they how should they approach for internship?
Yeah, this is a tough time for the IT industry. That's truth. So we have to show the strong case in front of HR. Hiring is still going on. It's not that hiring is a totally freeze because we are resume now and we are hiring for the like freshers. So, but obviously competition became higher. So you have to show the like strong profile for the resume. So because HR don't have time to read all the things, they will hardly take 3 to 4 seconds to read your profile. To so that you have to do some like extraordinary things that highlights in your resume. So do like some really cool projects so that you can showcase in your resume and participate in competition examination as well so that things can highlight in your resume.
Yeah, like many people will not be shortlisted only because of their resume. They have like tutorial videos, projects, and two-page resume. Like, what is your suggestion on resume? Like, what is the length of resume?
So like if you are fresher, one page resume is enough. And first thing, one thing I would like to mention that you have to show that you are hardworking. So people do coding, but they don't post on like coding platform. I was also doing that same mistake, but I would recommend that you have to create one GitHub profile, and if you are doing any single code per day, you have to put that code on GitHub
Get
so that you can show the graph to like HR that see I'm continuously posting the coding. I didn't do that 90 question in single day, but I'm doing from like 3 months so
yeah,
that he can believe on you that yes, you are hardworking and you can do that. Like conducting interview will be the very like big task for the HR. That not easy. So you have to show that you are hardworking, and you have to code every day and put those code on like GitHub and share that profile in resume.
Yeah, like consistency and hard work is the main point.
Yeah,
Like, did you tried, as you said, GitHub? Did you tried open source contributions?
yeah. I participated in Hacktoberfest 2 times. So yeah, I attended that event.
Like, how was your experience
It
at
was
Hub?
nice. Like I was attending in with my friends as well. So it was nice experience. I got the goodies as well.
Yeah. Now they
So
have stopped the goodies like t-shirts, Hacktoberfest.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh
Like, do you think open source contributions can be a part of your resume and it can help
yeah,
you?
definitely. Doing open source project will also help increasing your industry experiences because they follow the industrial hierarchy and not just a simple college projects. Try to contribute in big projects, big open source projects, so that you can get the better understanding of writing codes in a like structured manner. So definitely that will help you out.
Yeah. So some students are doing like they are paying for the internship and like what is your advice? Like, what is your suggestion for them? For simply for a certificate, they are doing this.
So doing certification is not bad things, but I would recommend if you're doing certification, try to gain knowledge as well. And while doing your trainings, your courses, try to implement in the in real projects as well meanwhile, so that you can understand better. And definitely if you do something, many questions will rise in your mind that why this is happening and why we are writing this code. Then we'll get chance to like ask question with your like teacher. So definitely you have to do the courses, but meanwhile you have to implement in the real projects as well.
Yeah. So how is the practical like real world software engineering is different from the college days software engineering we did?
Yeah, yeah, right. So like project things is totally different because this is not a small type of projects that industry level do. They release monthly basis, some quarterly basis. So we do only small changes in any release. Okay, but in college project, you have to build the project, do in very structured manner, so that you can like publish it on the Google as well, so that you can showcase in the interview.
Yeah, that's true. So like do you recommend writing blogs or technical blogs?
Yeah, definitely. But for that, you have to create your own website. Like there are some websites they provide that just template, and you have to write the code. You have to write the content. That's all, and they will publish it. So try to avoiding these things. Try to publish your own website
Yeah.
if you are doing blogging things. I was also was blogging. Hello. So I was just saying that in college projects, we are doing things in very smaller manner. So in industry level, we are doing the very big projects, and there are multiple parts in that. So you can structure your project in that manner as well, like creating project with the multiple pages and handling those pages in different files. And don't try to complete your code in 2 to 3 like pages only. Like pages means not in one single program. Try to do it in multiple files, so that you can showcase your project in a structural manner. That, let's say, if you're creating 3 pages, one login pages and home pages, so try to do the coding home pages coding in one repo, and try to do your login page in the second repo with this different file, so that for the other person to it is easy to understand.
Yeah, it is easy to readable and
Yeah.
like how should one prepare for an interview? Like what is the process of interview, and what should be the we learn like DSA or DBMS, OSC, and how is it important?
Yeah. So, like, if you are like new in preparing the interview, so first of all, you have to get the enough motivation to like study 3 to 4 months for any particular like your dream company. So I would recommend that try with like simpler things. Try to learn firstly software engineering things so that you can simply read and learn, and you will get motivation from that. Yeah, something I'm getting. And do not jump on the DSA part directly. Try to do some like software engineering things and how the OS things work. So gain some knowledge in software industry, and then try to do coding. Like try to learn syntax. And if you are not frequent in coding, then try to learning the syntax first, and then try a 3 to 4 months roadmap, and you have to analyze which type of DSA is sim for you. So choose those ones and try to code the simpler DSA. Let's say if you are comfortable with array, try with array. And after 15 to 20 days, you will be like get enough, you will gain enough knowledge on that. Then you can like follow the roadmap, like practicing the coding daily basis and learning the different algorithm on the different days, and then you have to code on those algorithms. So initially you have to like try to learn very simpler things so that you can get the enough motivation for the further preparation.
Yes. So, like, when did you started your placement preparation, and when one should start the placement?
So I'm 2021 batch pass out. So I started my preparation from the end of third year and the beginning of my fourth year. That was July. So yeah, I start preparing for the interview, and I was like noting down the my multiple dream company that I wanted to like prepare. So and luckily I got my one dream company, that was Paytm. And after that I was following for multiple companies, and I got chance to get interview in Walmart as well, and I got
Oh,
selected for Walmart. And I got chance to work, I got selected in Ola as well, but the profile was not good that time, so I did not join. Then yeah, once you cleared any interview, any company's interview, get the more motivation for preparing for another interview, and
yes.
your fear factor like will be gone that time, and you will be free in attending the interview.
Yeah. So you had many experience of interview with many companies like Paytm, Walmart, Ola. Like, what was the one thing one can expect in interview? The most important thing, and how should you
So
prepare for interview? Yeah.
first of all, be confident and believe in yourself that you have studied 4 years. So you don't have to be panic. I saw myself as well. Like sometimes I was aware about the answer, but in the hurry, I was not able to give the proper answer to the interviewer. Although he understood that I know the answer, but I was not like more confident to say in better manner. So be confident while giving the interview.
Yeah, confidence is the key for interview.
Yeah, and that confidence will build up after you clearing. If you clear the first interview, after that, that thing will definitely come to you that you are enough confident to give the another interview.
First interview is
Yeah,
always like feared, and
yeah,
we'll be having less confidence.
yeah, correct.
So, like, what is your advice for your juniors or freshers to getting into Adobe or Walmart or Paytm or to
So
big tech
for the
companies?
college students, I would suggest that do whatever you want to do in college. Enjoy your college life, but you have to code side by side. Do 1 to 2
Yeah,
coding question daily and enjoy your life, like play games, video games, hang out with friends, go in party and all things, but do coding things as well. 1 to 2 code daily. You will definitely get the good job.
Yeah, like some people will be like every day like enjoying and no coding, and some people only coding and no enjoyment.
Yeah, so you have to decide like whether you want to enjoy after the BTech, after a college life, or you are just enjoying in your college life only.
Yeah, the balance should be there, right? Like both
Right,
enjoyment
right.
and coding. Yeah,
So I was always involved in all the fun sector, like fun activities with my friends. I was hanging out with my friends, watching movies, but side by side, I was doing coding as well. So I would suggest others as well. You have to follow these things, and you will definitely get the good result.
yeah. Thank you so much, Shubham. Thank you so much for joining us today for the second episode of Tech Podcast 1. Thank you.
So thank you so much for inviting me for this podcast. I really enjoyed while sharing my experience.
Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.